obviously one of the most Republican counties in the state of Florida. Is that right?
That's correct.
That's what I'm talking about. And you know, we have to do everything we can to make sure that people get out and vote, that we work hard here in the county. Looking forward to the future, and had a great day here. Maybe I should talk about that. Got to be on the St. Lucie estuary today with former Senate President Ken Pruitt. It was magnificent, and I'm very proud of the work that we're doing as it relates to Lake Okeechobee, St. Lucie River, and the Everglades. And it all ties in together. And very, very pleased again for the vote of the South Florida Water Management District last week to extend the effort to purchase a significant portion of the Everglades, 73,000 acres, and restore the natural flow that's so important to this part of the state and all of Florida, frankly. In addition, I met with the Economic Development Council this afternoon at the Chamber. Talked about our tax cut, the great work that this man did on the very first day of the session to reduce the unemployment compensation tax. It was going to go from $8 per employee to over $100. Thanks to Ralph Popple and his colleagues, we were able to stop that on the first day of the session. I signed it into law literally 10 minutes before I gave the State of the State address. So I'm very, very pleased. That would have impacted negatively 474,000 businesses across the state, 6.1 million people. But again, because of the legislature's great work, and I can't thank you enough, Ralph, that did not happen, and we were able to stop it. It meant about $1 billion, as a matter of fact. And we also talked about the fact that we want to reduce the corporate income tax. We have in our budget, our proposed budget to the legislature, to reduce it and to cut about $100 million in taxes this year to help businesses, help the economy, create more jobs. And so it's been a wonderful day here, and anxious to speak tonight. And if you have any questions, Ralph will answer.
Thanks, Jim.
There have been some polls, some of the same polls that show Marco Rubio ahead of you in the Senate race also show you doing better against Kendrick Meek than he would. Could you, why do you think that is, and should that be important to Republican primary voters?
I think it should. I mean, you know, we have to win. The idea is to have a victory, and I think that, you know, anybody who cares about being pragmatic and practical and winning this thing would vote for Charlie Crist. I certainly hope so. We've worked together very hard, you know, as governor and Ralph as representative, and I think that everything we can do to do what Connie Mack taught me, provide less taxing, less spending, less government, more freedom, it's important to do. And what we've done, our record matches our rhetoric, and I think that's an important distinction to make between me and my worthy opponent. And I think that, you know, when we've slashed the budget by over $7 billion in the first 3.5 years, I signed the largest tax cut in the history of Florida. These are things that are tried and true, and we're getting them done.
What do you feel your legacy will be as governor?
Oh, I don't think about that at all. Hopefully just working hard for the people. Well, we're going to go see the people, speaking of.
Any thoughts on the healthcare situation in Washington?
Yeah, it looks to me like a nightmare right now. I mean, the notion that the Democrats would sort of try to ram it through is terribly disturbing to me. I think that evidently there was a vote taken this afternoon by the House where they, and I believe that Congressman Meek voted against allowing an up or down vote on the health care bill. And I think that's pretty disappointing, because I think the American people deserve to see how the members of Congress would vote on this thing. And I hope that we get to a time where we can have some common sense re-injected into the process in Washington, D.C. That's why I'm running. Candidly, I think that we need some Florida common sense in Washington to actually get things done for the people. This is a Lincoln Day dinner, after all. We're here at tonight. And it was Lincoln who said it best, that government should be of the people, by the people, and for the people, and should not perish from the face of the earth. And we got to get refocused on doing what's right for the people. I ought to get in there. Thanks very much.
Thanks.